Hey!
Whoa.
What's going on? Welcome back to DigiBros. It's been a little bit.
It's been a fresh second.
I'm so tired.
What's been going on, Victor?
I don't know what's been going on.
What the fuck, dude?
I'll start. I don't want to update.
Start the software.
What's going on is that I'm fucking exhausted.
Yes.
I've been working on this big film.
In Bloodborne.
That's my okay. We're still right
Dark
where we
Souls.
were. All right. That's how you know I haven't played this game since fucking what 2 weeks ago.
Started. Yeah, since the
I've had zero time. Well, I had a little bit of time yesterday, but that was relaxing time.
Yeah, that
and
was
I played
chill time. And
Neo.
Hope was working.
Yes, Hope was working. So we didn't get to do anything. Odyssey needs 3 more guys. All right, we're going to fight the dragon, huh? Okay.
The dragon.
So guys, I've been working on this fucking big feature film.
Yeah.
The total hours I worked on that this week was something like the hours will be paid for something like 68 hours, and then there's probably like a good 5 hours in addition to that I won't be paid for because it's before like the day technically starts, where I'm shuttling around actors. So it's probably something like 75 hours I've worked on this film over the course of the week, and then I shot a wedding on Saturday, so that's another 10 hours. So I've worked something like 85 hours in the last week. So I have had no time to do anything else, and that's what my life has been. We've been half the week has been and then this week is gonna be all like right now it's like 10, 11. It's like 11 o'clock. Because all week I'm going to be working 3 p.m. to 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Which I did some of that last week. It's a blast, guys. Because you can never wake up at like 1 p.m. to be ready and then go. Like, you're going to wake up at 9 or 10.
Well,
and
that's
then
because
fucking...
your body was already on a completely different internal schedule because you'd been getting up at 4:30 in the morning the first couple days.
Yes, the first 3 days I was getting up at 4:30 in the morning.
And then you switched over to the 3 p.m. and your body still wanted to wake up at like 8.
Because I am, every day, the first person to show up and the last person to leave because I'm a driver.
First one in, last one out the club.
God. Even though I might get to do camera stuff this week, still up in the air on that. There's the camera guys are trying to get me on their team. Not sure how it's gonna go.
Well, at least you know the AC guy likes you. So,
yeah, it's the same.
Good.
It's because Virginia is a fucking tiny
nothing.
film world. Everyone who's working on this are the same people I worked on the last feature film I did with. And I thought I pissed them off. I don't know if you guys remember the story. I'm not going to go over the whole fucking stories again. But I fucked up in, like, the first week. And then the whole rest of the time, I thought I was on the shit list. And then, like, those guys haven't hired me again since then. So I just assumed they hated me because I fucked up in, like, the first week. Even though I did fine the rest of the time. But now I'm working with them again on this film. And it seems like they're super cool with me. And they like me. So I'm like, alright, I have had my redemption arc from feeling like a total shithead and then redeeming myself and feeling like I'm okay. I'm not the worst fucking camera guy in the world.
Victor is too hard on himself, as always.
Well, it's also, it was just built up in my head over a long period of time of remembering how it was and having nightmares about it and getting fucking stressed out all the time.
Yeah.
And then not, getting work again, so feeling like an asshole.
Yeah.
Got him.
Nice.
Fucking Dark Souls bullshit dragon.
So yeah, it's been a fun week in which I feel like we haven't seen much of each other because every time you were home you were trying to sleep, and every time I didn't
want to
you were
sleep.
home, I was
fucking
going
exhausted.
to work. No, I wasn't.
My feet didn't start hurting until yesterday when I finally got to sit down and play video games.
Yeah.
Like, my feet hurt so fucking bad that it was like every waking second was pain in my feet.
Well, yeah, it's like the soreness doesn't set in until you're not moving around, because then the lactic acid gets to build up and you get to start feeling really shitty.
I guess that's what it was. I was like down in protein, trying to fucking recover my body.
Disgusting protein drink you made yesterday.
It wasn't disgusting. It's just
was
normal.
gross.
That's what all protein drinks taste
well,
like.
then protein drinks are gross.
They are gross.
The Starbucks ones are much better than that, but that was disgusting.
Yeah, Starbucks one don't have as much protein.
Yeah, which I'm fine with, because that
Well,
thing.
it's not that bad.
tastes-
Like the chocolate ones are better, but that one
the
is just
vanilla's
like
bad.
it's just protein powder and water. Like that's all it is.
Oh, it's not good. It's not good. It's
Yeah.
bad.
It's not ideal, but I'm trying to fucking recover. Getting my ass kicked all week.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Just like, it's not even, like when I was doing camera on the other feature, it was way harder work and way more physically, like, destructive. This one, I'm just driving a van and walking around and standing for a long time. But that just destroys me. Just being on your feet that long every day. It's not like one 12-hour day and then like, alright, now I got a 4-hour day and I can kind of not go as hard. But like, 85 hours on my feet is fucking taxing.
And you're already not a boy who likes to stand.
Yeah.
You've made it clear to me that every opportunity presented to you, you would prefer to sit.
So
I
I don't have a lot of time to sit.
I know that that's not something you enjoy.
Especially like there's a bunch of like student interns on the film and they just sit around the entire time because they have nothing to do.
Because they're student interns.
Like, exactly. We get into these closed sets and there's people who are like on craft service. So like all their job is to man the craft surface table.
Craft surface.
Yes.
You heard it here.
I'm too exhausted to
Craft
talk normally.
cheese surface pro table.
Mentally taxed and I'm half on edge mentally preparing to get back to work later. We have like 2 hours. But anyways, those guys are just fucking standing around. They obviously hate it, but then like, I can tell that people were given jobs based on how well they were probably gonna do at those jobs, you know? It's like the people doing craft service, there's one girl who's just like, completely fucking obnoxious and retarded. Like, I would not want her doing anything else other than sitting around because she doesn't need to be doing anything. Like, she's clearly, you know, stuck in this class and, like, they realize she doesn't have good work ethic and they just put her on whatever to hold her over because she would not, there are people who would not be useful doing anything else. You can just see the useless in their face. Like, there's one girl, like, I'm on the production team, which is like, you've got a bunch of production assistants, and we're all on headsets, and we basically just keep shit organized and get people where they need to be and, like, let people know what's going on. And, like, there's one girl on our team who I didn't even know was on our team until, like, late last night, or on a Saturday morning, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't even know she was on our team. That's how useless she was being.
Seems like she
I'm
was
like,
very helpful.
where the fuck have you been? I've never even heard your voice. I didn't even know you were here. And you're on our team? Like, what are you doing? You've just been sitting around and haven't asked, like, hey, can I help with anything?
Nope.
Just sitting around.
Fuck that shit.
Ugh. I think she had been, like, just hanging around makeup, like, she was probably more interested in that. And it's like, that's fine and all, but, like, I didn't even know you were here.
Yeah.
Like, what have you been doing? You've been doing fucking nothing. Blows my mind. Some people are just content doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, some people don't want to have to put any effort into it at all. So.
Whereas I'm like, I am my position is driver on this film. I could do that and nothing else if I wanted to. But I am the kind of person who I can't help but take charge when I see a bunch of people sitting around. So, like, I'm doing a lot more than what I'm assigned to do. And it's, you know, it's paying off because now I'm like, it's like me and my buddy Aaron are the guys running the set, basically, because we're the people who have the most initiative.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, you know, that's why you were given a lot more responsibility, and they were given the responsibility of sitting around.
And I get more, you always get as much as you put in, you know, if you show that you're someone paying attention, you're gonna end up getting a lot more to do because you're paying attention, you know?
Yeah.
And I know, like, I already know that because I've worked on a film before and I know what the fuck it's about, but, like, some people just don't fucking pay attention, and then they don't ask what they could be doing differently, you know?
Well, there are some people who are only gonna do exactly what they're told to do and nothing else.
And to a certain extent, you can't help it. Like, the last week we've been shooting inside these houses, and so it's like only essential people can go inside the house and everyone else is stuck outside. And, like, it's kind of my job to be the babysitter of everyone outside and make sure they're, like, not talking while we're rolling and stuff. But even then it's like, you know, in this position, I am now basically the outside leader, so be around me, you know? Or pay attention to help lock it down. Like, the biggest rule when you're working on a film is just, like, be near the person who's gonna be giving you orders, and then they're more likely to give you orders,
right,
you know?
because they're not gonna go hunting for you.
Yeah. Ugh. I got to do some, pull focus on the second camera for a little while, because I guess, I don't know why the guy they hired for that wasn't there, but I got to fill in, and then they were talking about having me do that permanently. I don't know how the conversation of that has gone over the weekend, so I'll see what the fuck I'm doing today. Yeah. See if I'm... Because I don't think anyone else can be a driver right now, because, like, they have my license and shit on file. Right. So, like... So... If anyone else is driving... Yeah, like, I am insured with the film. So they can't just have someone else drive the van.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but... I'll get to see that. Anyway, this has been a fun time, though. This film has been... astronomically more enjoyable than the last film I got to work on, because everyone is cool.
Seems like you haven't been nearly as stressed mentally.
It's been fun. It has been legitimately fun sometimes, and like I know everyone, so I'm not super uncomfortable. Like the last one I went in and I knew literally no one, and so like I had no help, no one was on my side, and I was super fucking uncomfortable all the time.
Yeah.
This one I know literally everyone, because even the people who are professionals, I met all of them on the other film, so I kind of know what they're about already. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been a mostly chill time because, you know, the director and producers are cool and shit. And it's enjoyable. Fucking working with Derek Bort. Yeah, it's like I work with him all the time. And I'm out of his way on this, so I'm not in a position where I can end up pissing him off. Every time he sees me, he just kind of smiles and goes like, how's it going?
You did make your last joke the other day.
Yes, I made my last joke. Because, let's see, I was on set, and I was hanging around the writer and the director, and the writer's talking about how he saw on his phone that there was there was an earthquake on the East Coast, which never happens.
Yeah.
And so he was talking about like the end of the world is coming because there was an earthquake, and I was like, looks like this is gonna be your last movie you work on, so you better make it count. And then Derek Bort, our director, walks up to me and goes, how did he say it? He said...
Wasn't he like, well, that's the last joke you'll ever make, Victor. It was a good one.
Yeah, he said, well, that's the last joke you'll ever make, Victor. And then the key is that there was a pause, and he started walking away, and he goes, it was a good one. Because he said this in the perfect way, which I have ruined by trying to explain the joke. And he said, that's the last joke you'll ever make. It was a good one.
Oh god, I love Derek's seemingly aloof, sassy attitude.
He is amazing. He has the best sense of humor. There's one point where he's getting super pissed off because things aren't going right in the scene, and he just like throws his headset down on top of the monitor, and he's like, I'm just screaming at a TV. He's like looking at the screen, just yelling. He's like, I'm just screaming at a TV. Anytime he gets mad, it's always that attitude, just like, I'm just losing my mind. Like,
it's fine. I'm just screaming at a TV. It's not a problem.
Losing my shit here. Lots of good lines. The assistant director is famous for his lines of, in particular, there's "Let's shoot the movie, freaks." That's his most famous line that everyone loves. I don't know why they love it so much. It's because "Let's shoot the movie, freaks."
All right.
And he's a very quotable man. This guy, the assistant director, is like very straight-faced hilarious. Where like he seems completely serious at all times, but then like he'll say some shit that's just like he was calling over the headset one time where like it was serious shit was going down and it seemed like people were like kind of upset. And he's just like, so I'm gonna need about 10 Little Caesars Crazy Bread. We need like 1,000 pounds of Little Caesars Crazy Bread. This is serious, guys. We need to get this right now. We need 10 boxes of Little Caesars Crazy Bread. I'm not joking around. I'm not fucking around. And I was kind of like, is he serious? Do we need Little Caesars Crazy Bread? I don't know. And he's like, everyone loves Little Caesars Crazy Bread.
I've never even eaten Little Caesars Crazy Bread.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck he was on about, but it was hilarious. It's just like shit like that all the time where you're just like, all right, it's not too serious.
Get fucked, buddy.
All these guys are great at taking a step back and going just like, we're just making a movie, you know? It's not the end of the fucking world.
That's at least, you know, nice when they're not like losing their
It's
shit
relaxing
about it.
because you know you can fuck up and it's not gonna be like you're not gonna get screamed at and fucking fired for like a minor fuck up.
Yeah.
Because you never fuck up majorly. It's always like little
It's always
things,
some
you know?
little, yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
I like these little bird guys.
Yeah, they're my favorite.
I thought the pink blob guy was your favorite.
These guys might be my favorite because you use them more.
Yeah.
Like, this whole level is the bird guy, and I love that they structured a whole level over the one gimmick. It's pretty fucking
the bird
cool.
Guys.
Yeah, got a moon.
All right. It's a little
Many moons.
interesting.
I got text from someone. Let's check it out.
Victor's got to take care of business like he always does.
Mother... Asking me, am I available for a wedding September 7th and 8th, 2018? I was like, motherfucker, I don't know right now. God damn it.
I've
got shit to do.
Man, I love how far ahead
Yeah.
Delta asks you if you're available. He's like, hey, are you going to be available May 5th of 2022? And you're like, sure.
I fucking get. That's what happened with this wedding I did this Saturday where, like, I knew about that wedding like 7 months ago or something, so I couldn't get out of it.
Yeah.
It was like, oh fuck, well, I've known about this for fucking ever, so let me not, because the schedule for this film kept getting changed a million times. Thank God it ended up on a Saturday, but, I mean, more money for me.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm getting paid a shitload on this film. Ah! God damn it, I want all the purple coins. Purple coins, purple coins. All right, how far are we in this episode? I don't know. It can't be that far, right?
I don't think so.
Ah.
I mean, I can check my timer.
We
we're
get
not
serious
that far.
about being a bird.
We're like 15.
Oh, okay. I don't have a ton to say about this film because, like, I can't disclose like actors and stuff. I've got to hang out with some actors. Pretty cool people, man. The actors have been cool and dope. And I've got to talk to them and have a fun time. It's fun when it's 3 or 4 in the morning and everyone is just kind of like super chilled out and like half delirious and talkative, and it's like, all right, yeah.
This is the way to hang out with people.
Yeah.
At 3 a.m. when everyone's losing their shit.
Because you feel like you're all on the same side at that point. Because you're all so fucking tired that it's just like everyone is on the same page.
Exhaustion is the great equalizer.
It is.
Socially.
It's nice.
It puts everybody on the same playing field.
It's nice when everyone's on the same page, on the same field. And I get to be in a position where, like, I'm mostly there to help people out. Like, I bring people waters all the time. I drive the van. And so, like, everyone's always super appreciative when they're actors and stuff.
Yeah.
There's like, thanks for the ride. I'm just like, this is literally my job, but, you know, you're welcome. I guess, you know, when you're like not a ridiculously huge actor and you're still humble, then like having people drive you around is still like,
when you're not the guy from Entourage.
You still see them as a human being. Yeah, when you're not the guy from Entourage. He's a total dickhead.
Yeah, who is just an asshole.
Yeah.
Does Mario get to be a samurai?
He does get to be a fucking samurai. Spoiler alert.
Samurai!
Samurai Mario! Oh.
Why is there... This is the place to put the black lady, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
We needed ethnic diversity in our
Bowser's fucking
Shogun
Castle?
Yes.
Dope. I love it.
This is the greatest fucking Bowser's Castle that has ever been.
It is amazing. I do love the design
of
on this level.
It's just ridiculously dope.
Oh.
Now I'm Chef Samurai Mario.
Chef Samurai Mario.
Shogun Samurai Mario. Okay. Anywho, that's been my week. I've been working all the time, getting home, being so fucking retardedly tired that I just like pass out relatively quickly.
Yeah.
Trying to hang out with hope, but failing. Feeling bad about it.
No, you don't have to feel bad about it.
Yes, I do.
I've been doing my own stuff.
What have you been up to?
It's not exciting. I've just been doing schoolwork because it's finals week.
Oh yeah, have you done any finals? How's that been?
Well, my first final is today.
Ah.
So,
I know you were even doing that today.
That's because you don't talk to me anymore.
Ah!
Oh god, okay, I'm gonna jump off that ledge.
You just didn't tell me. You gotta open up and be like, Victor, I have stresses in life as well.
Well, I mean, I'm honestly not super stressed about it.
Yeah, that's good.
A lot of these finals I'm just like, whatever, dude. I'm not even fucking worried about you.
Fucking human poop, the finale.
What?
The fucking, the intro to human poop.
That sounds like a 6-credit class.
That's all humans ever do, right?
Yeah.
It's just poop. That's the only difference between a man and a dog is that...
Dogs don't poop?
Well, dogs have different poop.
Dogs have different... Well, I mean, I guess there's different things in the dog's poop.
Yeah. He let me in because I'm dressed like a samurai. Dozo. Oh yeah, I don't think I even completed this on my other game because I hate 2D Mario segments.
Wow.
Being fucking 2D Mario's
Way to
bitch.
be a fucking narc.
Eh.
You being a real narc, Victor.
So narcoleptic.
Totally narcoleptic.
Yeah.
I think this is a really neat idea, though, that's on, like, the folding screen.
Yeah. It's super cool. It's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that it's probably a pain in the ass, but it is neat.
And it's like, it's a bunch of different rooms. And then I gotta do this one.
He's a turtle. Get out of here.
Get out of here,
Get
you
out
turtle.
of here. Nice.
No!
Whoa! And then we die.
I fucking shot a little hard there. All right.
Yeah, you went pretty hard. Well, I guess since all I've been doing is work in school, I can tell you about some of the interesting things that have happened at work the last 2 weeks.
Sure.
Nice. Immediate
Sweet.
death. That's always just a blast.
Yeah.
Yesterday we had a dog come in, and first of all, these people, like, it was a man and a woman. They looked like they were like probably our age. But the guy had like the weird 90s porn stash.
Oh.
I'm not really confident why. I guess he thought it was a good look. I don't know.
Maybe that's
But
what hipsters are doing now. I don't know.
I guess. But they carried their little puppy in, and they were like super worried that the dog had like had a seizure or something.
A seizure,
They
God.
said the dog was like really stiff and like was having trouble breathing. And I was like, okay, so I go and I get the dog and I assess it, and I'm like, well, he definitely is like super stiff and like he seems like he's a oh yeah, it was
son of a bitch.
oh cool.
Oh,
nice.
That's
well,
nice.
that worked out conveniently,
Yeah.
didn't it? And he was acting like kind of disoriented and dizzy and like, whoa, like just kind of weird. But I was like, well, you know, he's not having trouble breathing. All his vitals are normal. I'm not really, you know, like super worried. Nice. So yeah, I was like, here, just wait in the lobby with your dog. It'll be fine. And so I had them wait in the lobby, and I'd asked them, like, hey, is there anything you think this dog could have gotten into? Because, like, rat bait is a big thing, and just dumb shit that people leave out that dogs get into.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, I don't think so. I mean, he was just out in the yard hanging out, and he started acting like this. And I was like, all right. And later on, the doctor was examining the dog, and she found, like, there was, like, some sticky substance on his stomach.
Was it jizz?
No.
Did he fuck his dog?
No!
Did they group fuck the dog?
They did not
oh my
group
God.
fuck the dog.
Never heard of that before.
They did not group fuck the dog.
They didn't gangbang their dog?
They did not.
Alright. If you
Even
say
though
so.
he had the weird 90s porn
I kind
stash.
of feel like they gangbanged their dog.
Well, if that is what happened, that is not the residue that was on the dog's stomach.
Okay.
What it was actually, like, pot resin, like weed.
What?
There was just weed all over their dog's
The dog
stomach.
ate some weed!
So, later on, the guy, when we brought it up to him in the room, he was like, oh, yeah, I had some friends over the other week, and they were in the backyard smoking weed, and I guess the dog could have gotten into that. And I was like,
No
well, you
shit.
could have fucking mentioned that when
God.
you came in, you
What
dumb
a
idiot.
dickhead. It's like,
It's just like-
they'll just fix him. I don't need to tell him what's wrong.
People-
They'll just fix him.
People, I guess, get worried that we're gonna report you for having weed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people in veterinary medicine do not give a shit what you do. In fact, everybody who works in veterinary medicine smokes weed constantly, I promise you. I've worked with enough people. Everybody in veterinary medicine smokes weed. So, like... like, we really don't give a shit. Just tell us what the dog got into. Don't be an asshole. We're not gonna report you to the police because you had weed at your house or whatever. Like, don't be a dick. But the dog was, well, the owner was insane, but the dog was fine. So at least that was one thing. But we did have, this is the second time now in, like, a month that we had a dog come in that had been shot.
Oh.
Again! Different dog. This dog also didn't survive. But,
not very
hey,
clean.
What's up with dogs getting shot around here, huh?
Is it, the guy from The Leftovers? Running
Around shooting dogs. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. This dog actually had, 2 bullet wounds. One in his shoulder and one back by his hip. And I don't know why people are so fond of shooting dogs. And people, like, the people who bring the dog in always want to cover it up. Like, these people came in saying that, like, the dog, it was something completely different. They had not mentioned anything about, like, I think they said the dog had, like, jumped the fence and scratched itself or something. And then when we took a radiograph of the dog, there's obviously 2 bullets inside of the dog.
Jesus Christ.
And we're like, okay, well, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, how are you gonna lie if the bullets are in the dog?
So, what ended up, like, the husband, when we mentioned the 2 bullets, he wasn't shocked, but he was like, gee, I have no idea how this happened. And
how can bullets accidentally get in your dog?
The wife was hysterical about it, but the husband was so calm that it's like, okay,
he obviously shot the dog.
You know something that happened here.
He is obviously the one who shot the dog.
Some shit. Like, he knows somebody and his friend shot the dog, or something to that effect.
That motherfucker shot the dog.
I don't know. The wife was hysterical, but the husband was too fucking calm.
He was probably hunting and fucking shot the dog, goddammit.
This wasn't a hunting dog, though. It was like a Rottweiler.
Yeah, he doesn't know that.
He
thought he could hunt with this.
Pretty common knowledge you can't hunt with a Rottweiler. It's not even a hound.
Yeah.
But then we had oh god, I just realized, like, she's wearing, like, fishnet stockings. That's disgusting.
A little
this
bit
girl
gross.
is the worst. Well,
we should look for porn of her.
Fucking creepy, goofy one is the worst.
You know there's gotta be a bunch of porn of, like, her getting gangbanged by the other ones.
That's unfortunate. But yeah, that is always the way it seems to work out, is, fucking, it's like the Cuphead porn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Should do a live, porn search.
Live Cuphead
like
Rule 34 search on Tumblr.
Jesus.
We're getting demonetized fast as fuck. Faster than usual. We also had a dog come in who, ate a pack of gum, and this dog's name was Fake News.
Nice. Fake news. Literally named the dog Fake News.
The dog's name was Fake News.
Were they, like, hilarious people or, like, fucking idiots?
I did not get to meet them.
Okay.
The dog was actually really cute and really sweet, so it wasn't.
Hopefully they were like us and just wanted to name the dog something retarded.
Just wanted to name their dog a meme.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, but it was a nice dog, so it was fine. I wasn't too distraught about that one.
All right.
Fake
News the dog. Like, what are you gonna call him for short, you know?
I know, it's like, you're not gonna say every time you talk to this dog, like, hey, Fake News.
News?
I was like, did they just call him, like, Newsy? Excuse me, it was a girl. Like, what do you call this dog? Faye? I don't know. What do you abbreviate Fake News into when
Maybe
you name
Faye,
your dog
yeah.
Fake News?
Fake.
Fake and gay.
Fake ass fucking dog.
Yes, a fake dog.
We did it. We beat the 2 guys.
I also heard a horror story from the sister clinic that I work at, where someone brought in it's not a dog de Bordeaux, but it's a similar kind of dog. It's like an African. I fucking hate people. But it's like a similar dog to that. It's like native to Africa or something, but it's one of those dogs you train for, like, it's like bite training, where it's an attack dog essentially. And the dog was pregnant, and it was having difficulty giving birth, so it needed to have a C-section.
Yeah. So you falcon punched that motherfucker right in the stomach.
They really fucking should have, because this dog was an asshole.
Yeah.
And essentially the owner, basically anyone who owns, like, a dog de Bordeaux, or is, like, super into Belgian Malinois, or anything like that.
Belgian Malinois.
Anyone who
Any dog with a faggy name, like...
Like, yeah, you're insane. P.S. If you have a Belgian Malinois or some shit like that, I am judging you because you probably shouldn't have that dog. Because you're not responsible enough to handle a dog like that. But this dog is like horrendously aggressive, and the owner is like ridiculous, insane. She like doesn't want them to put a muzzle on the dog, doesn't want them to sedate the dog. Like, she's just out of her fucking mind. And what ended up happening was, one of the girls who worked there was literally just standing next to the dog, holding it on a leash. The dog was standing about 3 feet away from her. No one else was there, nobody moved, and completely unprovoked, the dog lunged the 3 feet between her and the person, and clamped down on this girl's wrist, and broke her wrist, and very likely permanently damaged her hand. She has, like, nerve damage in her hand now. And so, this girl had to go to the hospital, of course, and she was on workman's comp for, like, a couple weeks. And the lady, like, was not apologetic at all, didn't care. This was at 2 in the morning. And so, she just left from the clinic where the dog bit this girl's hand, and went to a clinic in Yorktown at 4 a.m., where this clinic did sedate the dog, and they had the muzzle on the dog, but they were trying to get a weight on it, and while they were trying to get a weight, the owner was like, the dog's gonna vomit, the dog's gonna vomit, and they took the muzzle off. And as soon as they took the muzzle off, the dog proceeded to turn around and bite the doctor in the face, and the dog broke his jaw.
Hold on, so the dog bit his face off?
Yes.
His face
was off.
Was off.
It was completely off.
Completely
Not completely.
off.
His cheek was off, I should say. So it was a cheek off.
Ah, yes. Did you replace it with another guy's cheek?
They replaced it with Nicolas Cage's cheek.
Yes, with Nicolas Cage's cheek.
Yes. He happened to donate some cheek flesh, and they replaced it. But the dog really did bite this guy's like cheek and off and break his jaw.
God.
But they still did the surgery on the dog after the doctor that got bit went to the hospital to have facial reconstructive surgery.
That's some integrity right there.
No, that's not integrity. That's you being an idiot. That's having disregard for your staff. Like, it's just like, well, we're still gonna make the money off this dog. I'd be like, ma'am, you need to get the fuck out.
Maybe they just charged her a fucking ton for this dog.
That would have been the most expensive C-section in the history of humankind. I would have been like, the C-section is gonna be $20,000. You can afford that because you breed these rare-ass dogs, so yeah, have fun with that. True. God, I can't stand people like that. It's just like, how the fuck you literally ruined 2 people's lives in the course of 2 hours, and you have no remorse.
Bastards.
Man, some people are just crazy as fuck, dude. I can't even imagine. I would feel so unbelievably bad. I would be like, oh my god, let me pay your medical bills. That dog would get euthanized immediately.
Take it back, shoot it in the face, man. Blow that dog's brains out with the gun, and then take it to the hospital because you missed and hit it in the shoulder, and now it's fucking screaming.
It's pissed. Now it's trying to attack you.
Couldn't just finish the job, huh? Pussies.
But I was like, wow, really glad I wasn't there for that, because I'm not trying to lose any of my fucking basic human functions to some dumbass. Yeah. Fuck that shit.
I don't want you to fucking have your wrist be permanently broken.
That's just one more reason not to work in veterinary medicine, because people literally have no regard for your safety. They literally do not give a shit. They're like, oh, the people will bring in dogs that they know are aggressive, and they won't tell you that the dog will bite, and they'll let you get up in the dog's face and take its temperature and stuff, and then they'll be like, oh, by the way, he bites. Like, fucking thanks, dude. Appreciate that. God. Could have warned me before I stuck something up your dog's butt.
It's like they think they're gonna get in trouble, or you're not gonna like help their dog because it's aggressive.
You're gonna be in more trouble if your dog bites you. So they just fucking
lie about it.
You fucking moron.
Dickheads.
Especially if your dog's unvaccinated, and then we have to rabies test it, and that's a lot of fun.
They're just trying to fucking hide all of the problems.
It's like, why are you even at the vet if you're not gonna tell us what's going on? I hate you. You're an idiot. You're the worst kind of fucking person.
Gosh.
People are awful.
Come on, boy.
Boy. Get on.
Yeah.
This place is super dope.
It is amazing.
But yeah, that was
Shit.
That was fun stuff I got to do this weekend.
Yeah.
There's stories about people's faces getting bitten off.
Face off.
Face off.
It was a face off kind of weekend.
It was a face off kind of weekend.
Inside a block in the castle.
Oh.
It's a good story.
So yeah, just another reason. Don't go into veterinary medicine, folks. You'll get your face fucking bitten off because people are ignorant. You'll have to get reconstructive surgery.
Feeling more positive about getting into film. Maybe, you know, give it a shot, guys.
Yeah.
Just don't suck.
You won't get your face bitten off by a dog in film.
Yeah, as long as you live somewhere where films are being made. If you don't, then I guess you're fucked. Fucking Cyber Monday fucking shit, man. Holiday deals adds another layer of stress on my fucking life.
Why?
Because there's so many good deals on things that I can't afford.
Buy stuff, yeah. But you're talking like film tech.
Yeah, like, because they're stuff I've wanted for a long time.
Right.
And then, like, that stuff went on sale for, like, you know, $150 to $300 off. And it's just like, well, it's still, like, $1,300 or something.
God.
So, like, I would love to throw the flip down right now. Like, I ordered that credit card.
Yeah.
So that I could take advantage of some, like, I knew there would be some holiday sales, so I was like, let me get this credit card now, so I'll be able to get some of this stuff cheap, and then be able to pay it off over the next year.
Well, it takes time for the credit card to get to you.
Yeah. I wish I had just done it online, because it's probably a lot fucking faster.
Because they have to check your credit score and stuff.
Yeah. So, like, I ordered that, like, a week ago, and it's still, you know, no word, maybe over a week ago. So I'm just like, now all these sales are going to end, like, tomorrow, and I will not have saved the good amount of money I could have saved. Because I need, like, solid state drives and shit, and those have all been on sale. My god damn it.
Yeah.
Why is being the best film boy so expensive? Trying to get these fucking Atomos, Shogun, Inferno, raw recorders, bro.
Red Scarlet Dragon, epic.
Red Scarlet
Ultimate,
Dragon.
super mega.
We're shooting the, you know, the big film on Red Scarlet Dragon 6Ks.
Oh man, I love these dumb camera names.
Yes. I prefer the letters and numbers. Because then it's just like, alright, there's these numbers, there's those numbers. It's easy to tell the difference, you know? There's a Sony FS5 and a Sony FS7. The difference is that the 7 is a bigger number and it's better.
The 7 is a bigger number.
It's easy to tell, you know? Bigger number, it's probably better. Ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh. But then that's not true of all things, because there's like sometimes the lower the number the better, like with Canon stuff.
Like golf.
Where it's like, yeah, exactly. The Canon 1D is the best Canon DSLR. And then you got the 5D and the 7D and the 6D and the 60D and the 70D and the 80D and the T3, the T4 and the T5. It's just a lot of different cameras, man.
Got that ADD.
Yeah, ADD.
Oh.
Attention deficit dick. What did I do here?
You fell.
I just fucking ate shit.
Yeah. Oh god.
Fell
Victor,
all the way
calm
back
down.
No! I lost my boy. No!
I got so far. Oh, I love when you make it all the way to the top of a thing, and then there's just a spaz out moment, and we lose all progress.
I lost all my progress. Yeah.
Sometimes you look at it and you go, man, Victor's pretty good at this game, and then you go, wait, never mind.
Wow. Savage. You're supposed to be on my side, Hope. You're supposed to be in my corner.
I make no promises.
Keep it simple, alright.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Fucking Flappy Bird.
Yes, this is just like Flappy Bird. This is dope.
Let me get the checkpoint and then I'll go back down. Alright. Beneath the keep.
Keep it to yourself. Dead.
He died, yep. I didn't do a good job of keeping him.
You sacrificed his poor baby life.
I gotta jump off, like, somewhere here. Now there's more shit to do.
Ah.
Can I open this door?
Can you?
No, because it's not Neo.
Oh, okay.
I took that $50 that guy gave me, and I got Neo, even though I probably could have used it on life. But I want to give myself something, man. Just wanted a break.
And eventually we can play Neo.
Yeah, we'll play that after
Dig
Mario.
Bros, so
I do think it'll be easy enough. I feel like
they
they nerfed it on the PC and the game got easier or something, or maybe I just got better. I don't fucking know, because that hasn't been that hard. So it'll be good to play on here. It won't be as hard as Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry harder than.
I don't think there's anything as hard as Devil May Cry.
Harder than Cuphead?
Harder than Cuphead, yes.
Okay.
Woo! You can't get lost in Cuphead.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
You can't lose a ton of progress in Cuphead.
Damn, how high this bitch can go?
You going up?
Oh.
You going up high? Can you take me higher?
Oh god.
Can you suck my cock and butt? Can you bring me higher? Can you lick my Chinese nuts?
What?
Fuck.
Okay, Victor's just losing his mind.
I hate this.
Nothing to see here.
This one is super hard, and you have to, like, go all the way back every time and get this fucking seed. It sucks.
That is kind of obnoxious.
This is the worst fucking level in the game.
No! Oh man.
It's like
brutality.
somehow legitimately hard to throw the fucking seed in the hole. Woo! And then it takes all this time to fucking fly you back up. Dope ass scenery. That's pretty cool. Damn it, I missed the good shot. Anyway, this episode over?
Is definitely over.
Right. Let's fucking guys. Next time on Digi Bros, we'll fucking finish this obstacle course.
Finish it.
Did this end up super long? Oh,
Yes,
of course it did. All right.
It did.